Hello everyone. Well, D23 is close at hand. It's tomorrow if I plan to release this video on Friday, which I do. So D23 is coming. And with that, we have a Kingdom Hearts trailer and a New World announcement. Now I don't know if they're going to announce a New World in the trailer or if they're going to announce a New World, show a trailer, announce a New World. It could be any of those combinations. So, this is my video of my top 5 picks of what I think the worlds are going to be. Now, I took into some considerations of these 5 of like past interviews and some other stuff. So here it is, my top 5. They're right here, you can't really see it, but I'll talk about my top 5 worlds of what I think is going to be revealed at D23 this year. Number 5, I have Toy Story. I would love to have a Pixar world in Kingdom Hearts 3, in Kingdom Hearts in general. I picked I guess I should have said this first. My picks are going from least likely to most likely. So 5 being the least likely out of this list, and number 1 being the most likely. Like, you know, it keeps going down like that. So that's why Toy Story is my number 5, is because it's the least likely, because it is a Pixar movie, but I would still love to see it in Kingdom Hearts 3. The reason why I picked Toy Story is because in the Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix files, you saw like data outlines of Woody and Buzz, who are going to be like summons in there. And also there's the Disney attraction, I can't remember, like the alien blaster thing that we saw in like the second Kingdom Hearts, second or third Kingdom Hearts, okay, no, it was the third. It was the third Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer where we saw Sora putting like on that headgear. That is based off of Toy Story, so who knows? Maybe that's where we learned to do that attraction flows in Toy Story. So that's also another reason why I think that world will be in there. Number 4, Jungle Book. This is another world that was going to be in a previous Kingdom Hearts game, which was Birth by Sleep. I think the reason why they took it out was because it looked similar to Neverland, but you could still access it and see pretty well a good decent level. I mean, yeah, you're still missing some assets, but I mean, it still looked, I mean, it didn't look okay. I mean, it was almost done. Let's just say, maybe give it another month or so, it probably would have been finished. I don't know how long it takes to develop levels and such like that, but yeah, like I'm sure you just go on YouTube, you can find Birth by Sleep, Jungle Book, Scrapped World. So I just have a feeling that Jungle Book might appear because they have the assets to. I mean, of course, they have to do it differently. It's that same with the Woody and Buzz. Like, they have to do everything differently because, you know, different engine, yada, yada, yada. But I feel like Jungle Book has a pretty good chance of being one of the worlds for Kingdom Hearts 3. Number 3, Wreck-It Ralph. I can see this being a world just because of the whole concept of, you know, wrecking, like, video games. So it'd just be interesting seeing, you know, Ralph interacting with Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Be like, so what game are you guys from? You're like, we're not from a video game. You know, kind of like, not really fourth wall breaking type thing, but like the opposite of fourth wall. Like, they don't know that they're in a video game when they are in a video game. It'd just be very interesting. I picked this one because I feel like there's I can't remember if there was an interview somewhere where Nomura mentioned Wreck-It Ralph or something, but I can't really quite remember that. He did mention something. I think there's something somewhere that is in there that could be brought up to the fact that, hey, Wreck-It Ralph could be a possibility. So that's why I picked that one. Number 2, Treasure Planet. A lot of people are probably surprised why this is not my number 1. I'll explain that when I get to my number 1. Treasure Planet basically will be the third Roy Conway. I think that's how you say his last name. Not really sure. That'll be his third movie, which is all 3 movies that he directed, I believe. So he directed Tangled. He directed Big Hero 6. And he was even there, I believe, at D23 last time they held it. Last time they announced it, they announced Big Hero 6 there. And Roy Conway announced it. I'm sure it would be fantastic to see that again, because this would be perfect, because Treasure Planet is one of those underrated movies. I feel like not a lot of people know about it. It's a great movie. If you haven't watched it, I think it's still on Netflix. I'm not 100% sure. But it's a great movie. I definitely recommend watching it because it's such a great movie, and I would definitely enjoy getting that world in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, the reason why it's not my number one is because this one I feel like has, out of all the ones I can think of, this one probably has the highest probability, and that is Frozen. I know a lot of people are like, Frozen, why Frozen? But because I believe in past interviews, they talked about Frozen being a potential world. I would not be mad if Frozen is a world. I would not be mad at all. Frozen is a good movie. It's an okay movie. It's not my favorite out of these 5. I mean, it's probably at number 3. My favorite's Treasure Planet, then Wreck-It Ralph. Toy Story. I don't know. Okay, so scratch that part. But Frozen, I feel like has a high chance too because they talked about it a lot, and I think they also mentioned that how they would do it somewhat similar to Atlantica, like what they did with Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 2, which has me the most worried. Like, I didn't mind Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, I didn't mind it. It was annoying, but I didn't mind it. This, on the other hand, I think would be a big issue. I don't really want this to be an Atlantica type world. I don't want this to be like a whole world that... I don't even want this to be... I'm okay with Winnie the Pooh. You know, you get pages, because then I just get all the pages and go there, because then I know, it's like, okay, I just need to get all the pages. There's probably 5 pages. I don't know. But I didn't like the fact that in Atlantica and Kingdom Hearts 2, you went there, sang a song, learned that, you need Thundaga in order to do this song. So then you keep going till you get Thundaga, and you're like, okay, got Thundaga, I'm going to go to Atlantica. Oh, you need your drive gauge to be at number 5. Okay, fine, keep going. Oh, drive gauge at 5, I can go. You need Magnaga or whatever. Like, you need all those stuff. I did not like that. That was the one thing I didn't like. It's like the whole, you are forced out of the world until you get the skill. That's the one thing I didn't like about Atlantica. Now, Frozen, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I wouldn't mind, Frozen has some good songs. I'll be honest. I don't really want another singing type world, though. Like, that's fine for, a mini-game theme, but don't, make it for, a big movie, especially, Frozen. I'm sure a lot of people will be, okay, Frozen's fine, but a lot of people would be super pissed if it was, how it was with Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 2. So, that's my top 5. A lot of people are probably like, why not Star Wars or Marvel? Because, well, A, we already have Marvel with Big Hero 6, so we technically already have a Marvel in there. I wouldn't mind the concept of kind of like Winnie the Pooh, where you get comic strips and, they go with the whole animated show comic strips. I wouldn't mind that. I'd be okay with that. Star Wars, even if they use Rebels or anything like that, it's just weird. And the whole thing, and I know you can fault Treasure Planet for this as well, because Treasure Planet, you're going out and going to a different place. Same, Star Wars is its own galaxy type thing, and it's just weird that according to legend, all these worlds were as one, and then when the Keyblade War happened, they all became these worlds. It's just be odd to have one world manifest into its own galaxy. Again, I know with Treasure Planet, it's kind of the same thing, but with Treasure Planet, I feel like it would work a lot better, because in Star Wars, they go to millions of places. They go to Tatooine. They go to... I can't remember any of the other worlds. They just go bam, bam, bam. There's they go to at least 5 different places in each movie, at least. And probably the same thing in shows. I haven't really caught up in any of the shows, but they just go to way too many different places to be a good... Because that's the thing with Kingdom Hearts. They stick on it. Okay, in Treasure Planet, you can argue it could be Captain Hook's ship, in a way, where how it did in Kingdom Hearts 1. You're on Captain Hook's ship, but then you're traveling in the world's sea, you're in the sea of the world, and then you're traveling, and then there's Treasure Planet. Obviously, I don't know of how they would make it work with the world exploding. Spoilers if you haven't seen that at least 10 years old movie, But I don't know. I just feel like Treasure Planet would work a lot better than Star Wars would. There's a lot of great movies too. Moana, I still need to see that movie, but I've heard a lot of people won't mind if that was in there. That probably does have a good chance of it because there is a Moana and a Maui medal in Union Cross, so there's that. Now, again, I don't know if they said New World, like new as in a world that hasn't been in Kingdom Hearts before. I hope that's the case, because if they're like, oh, here's Agrabah, people will probably be even more disappointed if it's a world we had before being announced in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, hey, cool. Like, Agrabah should show up. So, yeah. But yeah, I know there's a lot of worlds, or a lot of Disney movies I didn't say, like, Black Cauldron, I would not mind having that. That's also, I feel like, another underrated movie. Kind of scary, though. I know I'm blanking on Zootopia. Zootopia is probably a big one, too, that could be on there. Man, I should have put that into account, too. I feel like that has a better chance than Jungle Book, actually. Ooh, that probably does have a better chance than Jungle Book. But yeah, seriously, like, any kind of those... I'm not going to be disappointed. Like, I'll be disappointed. I'll throw a tantrum. Like, I'd be pissed if it was Star Wars or Marvel, but I'll be like, fine. I mean, it's not going to prevent me from buying the game. I'm going to buy the game day one, play it, let's play it, do all that stuff with it. So, I mean, it's not going to prevent me from doing it, so I'm not going to let it. Alright, so that is my top 5 list of movies that I would like to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. Let me know what your top 5 are, or what world you'd like to see as well. So, yeah. So, thank you all so much for watching this video, and it is being live streamed via Jacksepticeye's YouTube and somewhere on Twitch, or maybe it's on his Twitch. I'm not sure, which is that's cool of you guys doing that. So I'll be watching it on my phone, and I'll be like, I won't live stream it myself. I'll record when I get to the Kingdom Hearts part. So it's on at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check your go to time zone converter and check at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, what is it my time? If you're not in Central Standard Time or you don't really know the whole things like I don't. So yeah, so 3 p.m. Central Standard Time on Twitch or YouTube. I'm sure you'll find it. You'll find a way to live stream it. So yeah, I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely record my reaction to the trailer, upload that, and then watch the trailer a million times and do an analysis type thing on it, like I did with the concert trailer. So yeah. Thank you all so much for watching once again. I'll see you all next time.